Andre and even Wiggs, they've been doing a great job keeping the wings off the board, allowing me and Draymond to be able to grab the loose ones and take care of our matchups. But, Steph's been doing a great job for guard rebounding. I think he had a few games we already had double-digit rebounds. So I think it's just been a group effort. Everybody's been locking in on that. In the years past, that's been always been one of our weaknesses since I've been here. But this year, we've been taking pride in being able to be in a physical team and using our size.
Kevon, how did Klay look out there?
Klay looked good, especially for somebody that's been out that long. You can still tell that he's got work to do, but he's been working hard. He looks good. He looks like an NBA player. He looks like a top-notch athlete already. So we're excited to see him get back on the court. He gets better every day, every week. So I'm excited to see the next step he takes.
2 questions for you. Is Klay talkative right now?
Yeah, Klay's been talkative the last 2 years, actually, I would say. Steph always say when Klay first got here, he never said a word, but let me tell you, he's been one of the most talkative players I've been around. So he's been real talkative, having a lot of joy, a lot of joking. He's serious when he needs to be. He holds guys accountable. If you feel like guys not out there doing their best, he's gonna say something. He's been even more of a vocal leader the last few years since he's been out.
And second, you know what it feels like to come back from long-term injuries, how maybe being so close, it's those last days or weeks that just feel the longest. How do you feel Klay is being on the cusp of being close, but knowing there's a little bit of work to do?
Yeah, this is during rehab, one of the most difficult times. You feel like you're on the court, you're playing, but it's still like, all right, you're still a month away or you're still a few weeks away. It's like, all right, the work gets a lot harder. The conditioning, getting in shape, NBA shape is always the worst part. You feel like you're in a good spot physically, but getting into that game shape is another step you got to take. And I think he knows that. He's getting there. He's working really hard, and he's right there, so near the finish line. So I know his pain, I know his struggle, but he's been handling it well. He's been locked in, and he's been motivating all of us.
I know you haven't been around on all the scrimmages, but have you seen any vintage Klay type sequences or something that's like, ooh, that looks like the old Klay?
For sure. This is movement without the ball. The way he's running around the court, you got to be in great shape to do that. You got to be able to trust your body to be able to move, do the stuff that he does. So he's taking his shots. He still has that confidence as one of the best shooters in the world. He's not hesitant on anything that I've seen. A couple times he has some bursts, and I watched him yesterday a little bit. So he looks like himself. He doesn't, I know something I struggled with coming off an injury was trusting your body and trusting your game and trying to do the stuff that he used to do. It looks like he's already past that. He's just going out there and being himself and just trying to find his rhythm.
With James out, and it seems like he'll be out for a little bit longer, you're the only true center on this team. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they thrive with small ball, but just being the only real big center right now, does that shift or change your approach or mindset of how to just really star in your role as the only guy available?
Not really. It didn't really change what I do. I take pride in that, being able to, rebound and be physical, especially starting games off. I feel like it's one of my jobs to set the tone for us on defense and being physical and setting that presence. But, Draymond, whenever he plays center, he's one of the best centers in the league. So, always having him to be able to up back there. And like I said, adding Otto and Andre and Belly, guys that, they can shoot it, but they're physical. They rebound really well. So it's not more pressure to me. And we play against big centers. I take pride. Like we play a guy like tomorrow, we're playing Drummond, or it would be Embiid. I take pride in those matchups, being able to just be physical, be out there for my team. I got to be smart because I got to do most of the workload. Draymond is able to hold those guys, but you don't want to put that taxing on his body for a whole game. So just doing my job as best I can.
How much are you enjoying being fully healthy this season and being able to contribute like you are?
I'm feeling great. It's been a lot of work to get to this point. I had a lot of ups and downs and a lot of, some minor injuries and major injuries that kind of, kept me from, doing what I want to do out there on the court. But end of last year, I felt great. Going to the summer, I felt great, and I've been feeling good all year. So my job is to continue to, play well and maintain my routine and stay on top of all my, past things so I can stay out there on the court for my guys. It's always painful to just be on the sideline watching, not being part of your team, not being able to help your team. And the team's been depending on me this year. I just want to make sure I come through.
All right, let's go to one on Zoom. Christos, go ahead.
Hey, Kevon, hope you're doing well. How beneficial for you guys is to have a teammate like Klay and his personality around the team?
It's really beneficial to have him around. Like, Steph, Draymond, Klay, they set the tone for our locker room. They the one that started this culture here. They play with joy. They come with joy every day. So, when you got the three best guys on the team, some of the three best guys in the league who come in with their head up, having fun every day, kind of makes it hard for everybody else to bicker or have a problem. Them guys fall in line. They let the coaches coach them hard, and they let people criticize them. So when you got guys watching Klay, watching them put in that work, it's easy to follow. And Klay's been great at that. He's been a great veteran leadership, teaching the young guys like Jordan and Moses, and giving them key points. And so he's just a great leader on our team.
Steve has talked a little bit about the physique that Wise has now, that, he's bigger than he was last year. Are you seeing that? And second part is, how do you guys complement each other in terms of what you give this team?
Wise definitely got a little bit bigger. He was already a massive human being. So I'm excited to see what when he gets back on the court. He brings a whole different type of look to our team from a size standpoint and from a vertical standpoint. He's able to score the ball at a high level down there in the post. And, he's a natural scorer. So he's going to give a different look to our team from athleticism, being able to block shots above the rim and do different things. So I'm excited to see him get out there. We play two different styles of play. So, I like to, I'm more setting screens, rolling, kicking it out to the shooters, and he's going to be able to score and finish above. So it's going to be two different looks. And Steve is good at mixing and matching lineups and giving guys their best opportunity.
Have you spent much time at all talking to him about, being a young guy coming into the league and having to deal with an injury early in your career?
Yes, I talked to him about it a little bit. I always just try to tell him, I know for me, like I said, just being scared and being nervous about, trusting your body. Tell him, make sure that, when you come back, make sure you're doing everything that you've been known for. Don't try to, baby it or try to hide your injury or try to, change your game just because you're scared. They drafted him to be a big time player. So when you come back, just do all the things that got you here. And I think he's been doing great at that. He's been working hard and he's been pretty confident. So I'm just excited to see what he does when he get back.